Product time. Another product. Hey, Justin here with High Priority. I just got off eBay. Well, that doesn't really make sense because I have it in my hand. Anyways, I just ordered and received this super cheap Bluetooth module that says it's supposed to work with older Pioneer head units. It's got an IP bus connection on the back. We're going to go ahead and try to wire this up to my head unit and see how well it sounds, or see if it works at all. And maybe wasted $12. We'll see. All right, let's check it out. All right, so first things first, this is what my Bluetooth module will plug into. Will be this guy. This is a SIR PNR2, and that's where this guy will plug into. It'll plug into one of these ports back here, and then the other port will go to the back of the head unit. So let's go ahead and get started here. These are kind of tricky to get off, but you just go slow. Make sure you get all the stuff out. Get your column all the way down. Alright, so this deck was in here when I bought this truck, so I have been in and out of here a little bit, but there's just a couple cheapy plastic tabs that allow you to pull this out. And then here is a whole rat's nest of stuff that we've got to deal with. So let's flip this up there. Hope you can see that. Up there, here's our IP bus here in the back of the stereo, the back of the head unit. And you can see that, here's that right there. So typically that module would plug into that, but since we're running a satellite radio receiver and that, we've got to run it down here. This guy will come out here. That just comes out real easy since I took those two screws out and a couple pop tabs, and that's it. So my goal is to have this mounted down here and get some of this cluster out of there and down there. Alright, so now we got this kind of figured out. This cord I'm going to fish through the back and around through the bottom up here where our module will go. This one as well. We'll fish back there, probably have to cut it and reroute it since this box is so big to get it back there. And then we need to plug this into the satellite module. And then we need to hook these two up to a power and a ground. So maybe we can hook it up to this. We'll go ahead and check it with the meter. I'm assuming black is ground, so we'll go with the other wire here. We got 12 volts. The key is off, so that's constant. And I'd rather not have this hooked to constant power in case it could drain the battery, or my phone would be wanting to connect to it all the time if I was outside of my truck with my truck off. So it looks like we're going to come up here and we'll try to tie into one of these. It looks like this one here says ACC for accessory. So we'll probably tie into that. Let's go ahead and check that one right now. There we got 5 millivolts. We'll go ahead and turn the key on. 11.5 right there. So we'll go ahead and use that wire there. And then the power's killed just like on your stereo. When you open the door, the power drops. I didn't have a whole lot of wire to choose from. I have this little 22 gauge wire. I'm going to tie into the back of this accessory. It's fused, so I didn't really want to make a bunch of tie-ins, so I just picked the back of the fuse holder out and I bent up the tab where the wire goes in. I'm just going to open it up, solder in the new wire so it's protected, and it'll be fused. I'll have to do it on the other side. It'll be fused, and then it'll run. I'll fish it down with all the other wires down to the bottom. Alright, I got my connection soldered in here. My soldering iron sucks, so that was so bad I don't even want to show anybody. But it's done, so we'll go ahead and move on with running all the wires down to the bottom, getting all this garbage stuff back in there, and then we'll go from there. Alright, we're back at this. I got my head unit all stuffed back in there with all the garbage that's hooked to it. Here's my IP bus wire or cable that goes from the head unit. That'll go down to the satellite module here. The new power wire to hook up to the Bluetooth module. And then the ground I'll just tie in back there. And then this is the power and the ground for the satellite module. So now we just have to fish all this stuff down, and then we can put most of this back together and then just be working in here. Alright, I went ahead and got the dash put back together, got the satellite box receiver mounted in here, got all the wires tucked up, got everything plugged in. This is the Bluetooth module. It's got a little blue light on it that flashes here. I'll show you when I turn the key on, if you can see it. There, it's starting to flash. I'm assuming there's some pairing that needs to go on. This does not come with any directions. It literally was a Bluetooth module in a bag straight from China. So I'll get another phone or another camera and we'll go ahead and try to figure out how to get this paired to my phone, and then we'll test the music. Also, you can see up here that, so there's the tuner for the radio. There's external, which is the satellite receiver. And then you have to turn on another setting in here to get to auxiliary, which should be this Bluetooth module. So we'll go ahead and test it out here in just a minute. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to get this Bluetooth module paired with my iPad. We'll go ahead and turn the key to accessory. Not sure if you can see this, but the blue light is flashing again. Then we go look at the Bluetooth menu on the iPad, and we have this network here. So we'll go, or not network, but this device here. Choose that. The stereo just said connected, and then it popped up under here under my devices. So now we'll go ahead and try to find something to play. Now I believe I do have the iPad volume turned all the way up. And messing with this, that seemed to make the stereo sound better when you're playing audio. So we'll go ahead and pull some up here on some free track on YouTube. Go ahead and hit play. Alright, it seems to sound really good actually. I'm actually quite impressed at how well and clear it sounds. Initially I did hear a little bit of feedback or white noise right when it paired, but that doesn't seem to affect anything once you're playing music. So overall I think it was a pretty good buy. Sounds great and I'm happy with it. I'll go ahead and do an update here in a few days, see if I have any issues or anything like that. So thanks for watching. Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a quick update on this Bluetooth module. I've had it in my truck about a week now, and it's awesome. I love having technology in my 20-year-old truck that people get in their brand new cars every day. But it sounds great, it connects to my phone flawlessly, and there's no issues. I'm super pumped. It's awesome. I love having it, and that's it. So hope you guys all enjoy the video, and we'll see you next time.